Prendió la cámara también. Ah, pero está bien, está bien.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Mira, mira.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
So after the incompletion on first, second and 10.
Ya, loco, no sé.
Purdy now to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Frank Clark
No se escucha.
his way home to get the sack.
No.
Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful
Hey.
with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
This one caught by Kittle.
Sí, pero...
Play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still
Sí, no, está bien, sí. Se dice... Sí. Sí. Se fue fondo el pase y fue... Sí. Sí, no sé. No.
Did they stop him? They did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Sí, que tan duro. No, pero viste, no, porque te acuerdas que ya tú haces eso te tiras así, el blitz, y estabas entrando cejado. Sí.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Mira, pero...
Still a yard to go on third down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Hey. Ah, ¿verdad? Que tú dijiste en el third down ese.
Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling.
Nah, ha hecho aguantar esa bola ahí.
Just shy of the 30.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Working with 2nd and 5 now. inside handoff. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football.
Hey.
Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run earlier.
That is caught by Smith-Schuster.
Sorry.
And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
They'll try to run this one in.
Ya lo sé, se jodió demasiado ahí.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense. Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big time play for their defense.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
Ah, diantre, lo pararon ahí. Sí. No, porque ustedes defendieron para el lado derecho, yo me fui para el izquierdo. A ver si puedo hacer el... No, está apagado. Yo creo que tiene que ser en Super Bowl, Si yo sé, si... No, yo creo que no entró porque los tuyos los jalaron para afuera.
Touchdown, Kansas City. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that.
Sí, es que... Exacto. No, pero no. Nah, yo con 3 me voy a sentir seguro. Pues antier tenía 2 y no. Sí, 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 esto es lo que pasa. Como le paso por encima. Gente, Gonzalo está al lado allá, lo que pasa es que no se escucha, pero... Sí, no te dije que iba a tratar de a ver si tú escuchabas. No, no. No, no.
And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering
sí, Pachequito
what do we have on this play sheet that
te llega.
Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter, you get points on the board here. You're feeling okay. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. The Niners on third down.
No, sí, vi que como que tenía presión.
Here it's 3rd and 2. They go play action here, Purdy.
Llegué Pacheco, te iba.
That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
No, ese es Bolton,
The offense is certainly moving in the wrong direction. This is certainly a case where one team needs big splash plays right now, but unfortunately, it's the other team that's getting them.
Purdy on 4th down. Steps away. He's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little
Pues
fire,
yo,
a little tough.
para el lado se... Ok, sí, yo le di para atrás, está bien, está bien. Debe decir, no entiendo por qué perdí yarda.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar. So they down, they'll get another opportunity here.
Este tipo es un sucio. Mira, Fernán, por eso es otra cosa que a mí me molestó, cabrón. Los locutores de aquí hablan una mierda.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Azul, sí.
Butker's kick here is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Sí, en cuarto lugar hubieron 3 intercepciones y como 2 field goal. Claro, que el día me sacó por el techo. Esos locutores hablando peste ahí. Dice, no, porque, que el equipo... Que el equipo no debe hacer field goal, lo que debe hacer son touchdown. Tacho se pudo bastante para hacer un field goal. Ahí está. Claro, te cogí en el aire, loco.
And start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. McCaffrey on the toss right. And the running lane's non-existent in his first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go.
Entonces tú tratando de evitar la S y ese tipo hablando bien del fondo.
I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And they work this well up.
Trataron de jalar la bola, ¿viste? Sí, pero trataron de jalar la bola, fue.
That's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field.
Mira, pum. Mira, ¿viste? Hey. Zafando algo ahí.
still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Looking at it, 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
O para rápido.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Ah, diantre.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Purdy from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete.
Se cayó.
The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up
Quiero ese replay.
this connection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it.
Ya entre. Podemos hacer el intento ese del chat del juego. A ver si te escucha. Ya entre. En el chat del juego. Que se va a quedar Fernan ahí. Pero viramos para atrás, Fernan. Sí.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Te lo saco ahora. Va a pedir tiempo.
No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking. And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey,
bajito.
Free, right?
Not one that I've ever heard.
Déjame ver algo. Sí.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
En el chat.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone. In a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Yo pedí tiempo porque estoy tratando de escucharte acá.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Purdy. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials
esa bola es mía,
in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. The Niners on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone.
So pero el tuyo la iba a coger afuera como quiera.
And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And that is knocked away.
Ya lo sabía que iba para ahí, ¿verdad?
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball.
Y él se paró ahí.
Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
So the incompletion, the 25-yard line. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout.
Sí.
That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Hello.
Now the 49ers going to take another timeout. That's their second. They'll be down to one remaining here in this first half.
Esto no me está gustando, ven. Yo quiero escuchar ahí si antes no escuchábamos.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
La campana del down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a fourth down now.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. On fourth down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to blow up in their faces. Not only do they not get the first, they're going to lose.
Es que no, ¿sabes qué pasa? Que no salen rápido los numeritos de la arriba de los botones.
In your direction that you are not a fan of that call.
Oh, I wish you had looked, Brandon, because I was actually thinking this would be the perfect time for a fake.
Right.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you're right.
no.
This doesn't make any sense to me at all. This deep in your own territory. Look, I'm all for being unconventional. That part's cool, and I get it. But this deep, I just don't think it was the right time to make that
No,
call.
si no te tira el quarterback.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he stopped immediately there.
Ah, necesito 4 para tumbarlo. ¿Ah? Que no me salió rápido los botones para marcar al tipo al que le iba a tirar la bola.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ahí. Dale de dos.
And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Facing this big first half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Here we go with McCaffrey.
Mira. Ya. ¿Qué es eso? ¿No pudiste? Diablo, loco. Ese... Sí, lo cogieron en el aire y lo sacaron.
We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Ya lo sé, rojo. Tú lo estás manejando.
Right around the 9-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Now here's Mahomes. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession.
Es que no corta rápido, loco. Allí. Dale.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now you've given the
que no tiré ese pase para allí y que el tuyo estaba en el medio. ¿Tú sabes lo que pasó? Que el tuyo no se movió, se quedó pegado ahí. Y el mío tenía que buscar el pase para pasar por ahí. No, el pase ese de ahora. Sí.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's tremendous field
Ah,
position.
sí, ¿verdad? Sí sale.
Got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
Mira, mira.
It's running out of steam and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and
Black,
that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
Mira.
But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Pero tira para allá.
Out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the
pero ahora me toca a mí.
First half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report.
Yo lo escucho clarito ahí en el...
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Diantre, no sé
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead.
Diantre, había el hueco ahí, me decidí por el otro lado. A veces tiene que hacer la jugada de aquí porque si no puede romperla.
The great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Exacto, clear. Pero es que vi clear por el lado también.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On 3rd down,
mira.
Run for it here.
Dale, este tipo me tiene.
Take him down at the 26. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And
una ladradera ahí.
Offense, first and 10.
Dame. Wow. Va a pedir tiempo.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On first down, Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Adiós, te tiraste un jueguito.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup. First down. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional in the battle of game.
No, pichea, que yo creo que había pasado un juego, un ataque de eso. Dámelo.
Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner.
Y una defensa de ahí.
Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And they run the option here on first and 10. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's second down. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Second and 5 now. Purdy. This will be caught at Samuel, and he'll be brought down.
Claro, te dio break, oíste. Porque te alejaste, mira. Mira.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going a little
quick. Ya estaba casi ahí.
A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Pero eso estaba afuera.
Another incompletion, and when I look at the score
afuera no iba.
In this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 15. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down.
De que no estás teniendo jore como dice que estás perdiendo ahí.
They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Mahomes now on first down.
Ya lo mira, eso es un ejol, mira.
Picked off by Fred Warner, and the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They're going to get it on the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Eso, una pulladita ahí la calle.
Run game, case in point right there.
The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And able to haul it in as they're going to be set up down around the 15.
Eso siempre me la hacen el tercero, Que siempre me la hacen el tercero.
Because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route, and he was able to get enough separation on this play.
Mira, mira, ya lo cogí para el otro lado yo.
Pushes way down to about the 14. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 2nd and 9, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey, a 14-yard touchdown. And the 49ers get a bit closer. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner, who's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Mahomes throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And now we get into the
Mira cómo tiró, ¿viste cómo tiró?
Because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, They almost become defensive with
De
their
lado.
offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
No, no sé. No.
Second and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3.
Sí.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And down to the 36-yard line here. 45 yards on the ground for him so far.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they'll keep leaning on the running game.
Eso es, llegué.
He will have a Chiefs first
Eso es lo que quería nada más.
much. He needed 3 and he got 3 barely, but the mark shows 1st down.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Hey. Yo también me arrepentí, gracias por esa. Yo me arrepentí bien duro.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. Just what you want on a first down. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it.
Como Sandler.
But a lot of the blitzers
El de los Eagles.
a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Claro, me cambió la jugada totalmente. Mírala aquí. Mexicano, sí. En el pie. Sí, mexicano. Sí.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job
on
this drive. This time he gets it to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Yeah,
13-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
2nd down, McKinnon.
Diantre.
Immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Defense fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell the defensive lineman is play the run.
Está bien.
If someone shows, go
Es un intento para tirarme la del cuadradito ese, pero no se pudo.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at third and a few inches. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
Lo que tenía que tirar el pie nada más para pasar.
They're a little bit slower, that front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them,
la traté.
Stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Eso es lo que quería, no sabes. Llegar al...
Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
No, para cuadrarlo, ¿sabes? Tener la cuarta oportunidad y por lo menos patear, que no que me la quiten. Porque siempre me la está quitando allá. Carajo, para allá abajo, mira.
Here's McLeod from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out.
Claro.
But I don't think there's any worries with this group.
¿Tú tiraste para botarla o tú tiraste pan de ese?
Keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want to place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Hay un chutito ahí,
so
diablo.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Yeah.
Purdy looking to throw.
¡Ey! Asegurar el... Exacto, dejar por lo menos 3 oportunidades más.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is.
Oye, fallaron el parking, ¿oíste?
When it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Verá el showcito cuando tiran el estadio y el parking vacío y esto está lleno aquí.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle, and that's caught inside the 35.
Ya lo que pasa era algo, cabrón.
Almost all the way to the 30. Call that a gain of 38. A big march forward on the 3rd down conversion.
Creo que hasta lo dejé que la cogiera, ¿viste? Mira. Sí. Mira, ves, te dejé cogerla. Ah, bien. Llegó, ¿no? Pues el pase llegó. El house fue mío.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll
coge la tablilla de camión.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Purdy. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Hay que echarte un blin más fuerte, espérate.
Because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner. Great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
McCaffrey will score. Touchdown.
Ya, se cayó adentro. Está bien, está bien. Ahí está la ganaste.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Gold with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Ah, está bien.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. Ready, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Exactly.
On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it
Vamos.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there.
Hay que bildear esa pared, ¿viste?
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 1 yard is the gain. Good enough for a Kansas City 1st down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Ya lo me cejaron a las millas, dice. Me cejó a las millas. Ya te huelía el pase.
understand there's not going to be a whole
Se
lot
huele el
of
pase.
and in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Era que hacer una y se me fue. Quería ver cómo era. Que quería ver cómo era la jugada.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
¡Ah, qué heavy, cabrón! ¡Diablo, qué cabrón quedó!
Touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And Brandon, when they watch the film after this week,
Diablo, cabrón.
If they close this game out, just a few snaps remaining, they can't relax just yet.
Sí, porque se quedaron para el frente y llegaron.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Para los 2
Chiefs
puntos.
to keep the offense out there, and they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the two-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the two-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked.
No, tiene que cogerla, No, tiene que ser abajo.
They'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams.
No.
That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Oh, seguro. Pase misiles al minuto.
They'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from
ya te loco si te hago lo que tú me hiciste antes. 2 puntos.
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush.
¿Viste la jugada? ¿Qué pasó?
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Here's Purdy. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
También me asustaste. And this is intercepted.
Sí,
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him.
Se cruzó, sí.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a
No, la cogió bajita.
You're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Si me deja.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Mahomes going to throw it here.
Eso es. Va a cejar tú quieras.
Two catches, two touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Butker on for the PAT.
Con los Eagles.
He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14.
¿Verdad, verdad? No, sí que está duro, loco, que se está... Variedad, sí. Mira, por poco la coge en el piso. ¿Qué es eso?
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's
¿Tú sabes qué le está pasando al mío? Porque no estoy llegando a tu quarterback porque se está cayendo. Si le doy mucho al R1, el que va a atacar el quarterback se cae. No, porque cuando se pone a pelear con el tuyo, ahí tropieza y se cae. Mira. Mira. Hey.
It's Joshua Williams with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough, but man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Sí, yo lo vi. Algo. Sí. Sí. Ah, diablo, sí. No, más que para mí. No, no funciona. No, más que para mí. No, no funciona. Mira, a ver, no se escuchan. Ya lo que heavy, se dio duro, ¿oíste? Pero mira, metiste más yardas que yo. 200, 200, 270. Sí. A ver si jale esto,